Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, student. Hope all of you are fine at your home and doing well in your vacations. So, as we chapter 6 started, solutions, in your previous lecture, you will studied about what are solution, what is solute, and what are solvent. So, today I will give you the lecture about saturated solution, unsaturated solution, supersaturated solution, and dilution of solution. Now, what is saturated solution? A solution containing maximum amount of solute at a given temperature are called saturated solution. Now, how to make saturated solution? This is the definition. Now, how to make saturated solution? When a small amount of solute is added in a solvent, solute dissolves very easily in the solvent. If the addition of the solute is kept on, a stage is reached when solvent cannot dissolve any more solute. At this stage, further added solute remain undissolved and it settle down at the bottom of the container. So when you add solute in the solvent, it forms the solution. Here are the dissolved and undissolved crystals are present. When there is no more solute or dissolved in the solvent, it means the spaces which are present in the solvent are filled by the solute particles. Now there are no space left behind for the solute particles in the solvent. So this type of solution is called saturated solution. At the stage reaches when dynamic equilibrium established, although dissolution meanwhile when the formation of solution and crystallization when the crystals are left behind continue at a given temperature, but the net amount of dissolved solute remain constant. At this time, there are crystallized solutes are also present at the bottom of the container, and the dissolved solute which are present in the solvent, they are almost constant. So here we say that we have established dynamic equilibrium. So we can add solute to the solvent until no more solid will dissolve to form a saturated solution. Now, saturation defines solubility of the solute. Solubility is the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given solvent. You can easily absorb in your daily life when you add sugar in the tea and continue you adding sugar. One stage reaches when no more sugar is dissolved in the tea or in the water. So you can say this type of solution is called saturated solution. So next type of solution is the unsaturated solution. Unsaturated solution which contain less than the maximum amount of solute and can dissolve more solute. So you can easily see the diagram. If you add only a half teaspoon of sugar or salt dissolved in the water, then their solvent have the ability to dissolve the more solute. So such type of solutions are called unsaturated solution. So this is the example. If you see in the diagram, the 30 gram of NaCl is added in 100 ml of water. So this is the unsaturated solution because 30 gram is less, because water and the solvent has the ability to dissolve more NaCl in it. And here is the 40 gram of NaCl is dissolved in 100 ml of water. It forms saturated solution because more than 40 gram the NaCl will not dissolve. That's why it will form a saturated solution. So the addition of 4 gram of NaCl remain undissolved. You will see that 36 gram of NaCl is dissolved in the water. if and 4 gram of NaCl are present at the bottom of the bottom of the container, because these 4 gram of the salt will not dissolve in the water, because water has the ability to dissolve only 36 gram of NaCl. So this is called saturated solution. So another diagram you will see in that this is the beaker in which there is this purple color particles indicate solute particles, and this purple indicates solute. So here is the less amount of solute and here is the large amount of solute. So this is the unsaturated solution and this is the saturated solution. So hope you will clear about and you can easily differentiate between saturated and unsaturated solution. Next is supersaturated solution. Name indicate that super mean it will reach to the above. So a solution with more dissolved solute at a given temperature than the saturated solution. For example, if you make the solution a sugar solution, you will make a saturated solution, and after some time you will observe that no more solute is dissolved in the solvent. Then you will heat it, and after the heating the undissolved solute are also dissolved in the solvent. So such type of solution are called supersaturated solution. So this is an example of supersaturated solution. A saturated solution of sodium thiosulfate in water at 20 degrees centigrade has 20 gram of salt. This is a salt, so 20.9 gram only dissolve in the 100 cm cube of water. When this is dissolved, then it will make the saturated solution. When less than 20.9 gram dissolve, then it will be the unsaturated. When more than 20.9 gram it will dissolve, so then it will say you okay, this is a supersaturated solution. So here is this one is the unsaturated solution, this one is the saturated solution, and this one is the supersaturated solution. You will easily see that supersaturated solution have the different you will observe that this is the supersaturated solution and this is the saturated solution. So this is a supersaturated solution. So next you can see how to make a saturated solution. A supersaturated solution is a solution containing more solute than it can normally hold at a given temperature. A supersaturated solution can be made by heating a saturated solution. When heated, the particles separate apart, allowing the solution to hold more solute and it become unsaturated. If more solute is added, when the solution cools, it will contain more solute than it would normally hold at the cooler temperature. It is now a supersaturated solution. This is the process is how crystals are formed. So you can make the supersaturated solution like this. So this is another example. You can see that 95 gram of solute are dissolved in 5 gram. 5 gram of solute are dissolved in 95 gram of water. So this is the unsaturated solution. So saturated solution, you can see 91 gram of water and 9 gram of solute are present which are undissolved. Okay? So 91 gram is the water, and here is the 100 gram of water and all dissolved. This is also the unsaturated. When you give the temperature, more temperature is given out, then it is the unsaturated solution. So next is the super saturated solution you will make, in which there is a more solute are present, but you want to dissolve the more solute, so you will heat it. So after time that you will observe that few particles are crystallized at the bottom of the container. So this is also the saturated solution. Next is dilution of solution. So there are the two types of further solution which are depend on amount of solute. So there are the two types. Number one is dilute and number two is concentrated solution. A dilute solution has small amount of solute in a large amount of solvent. Dilute is the in which there is less amount of solute. A concentrated solution has a large amount of solute in the small amount of solvent. So in the concentrated, amount of solute is more, and in the dilute solution, amount of solute is less. So you can easily observe the dilute and concentrated solution has a more matlab ke if their solute are colored, then their solution are colored. If they are not colored, then they are colorless. So you can if they are colored, then you can easily noticeable okay, in which there is less solute and which there is the more solute. If there is a white color, it you can also see this okay, this is a milky solution or this is a less milky solution. In dilute, this is a less milky solution. In concentrated, this is a more milky solution. So this is the dilute and concentrated solution. Example, you can easily observe the dilution of solution in your daily life when you make the juice at your home. And if you add firstly you add a small amount of water and you can add the juice in it, you can say that this is the concentrated form of the solution. But when you add water in it, then you can dilute the solution. So this is the example. You can make an orange juice using oranges and water. The color and flavor spread out if you add more water to the orange juice. You dilute the drink. Excess of water result to be not seeing the orange color anymore. Dilution is also the process of making something less concentrated. So this is the concentrated, then it is less, more less, more less, more less, and now this is the too much less. So this is our dilution of solution from the concentrated solution. You can dilute the orange juice one by one. So this is the example of dilute and concentrated solution. Hope you will understand about all the types of the solution. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.